Actually, this entire series is probably my favorite thing ever. Don't remember his name, couldn't tell you. Sitting and Existing. Man, really sucks how Onyx Storm ended. So he starts like stalking her. I'm having a hard time. Well, I'm not having a hard time. So we're about halfway through the year. It is now June. So I thought I would update you guys, give you a little rundown of all of the books that I've read. Well, not all the books that I've read, but all my favorite books that I've read so far this year. Because there's a few. I just started reading maybe about November of 2024. So I have found a lot of good recs and a lot of solid reads so far. So let's just break them down and get into the nitty gritty. So the first one that I wanted to get into is obviously Fourth Wing. This entire series has me in a chokehold. I think about it every single day and nonstop. Honestly, like literally, I was just sitting in the car the other day with my fiance and I was like, man, really sucks how Onyx Storm ended. It's just, this literally consumes my thoughts and everything like that. It's so good. If you have not read this already, I highly recommend. Still working on the fantasy slump that Onyx Storm put me in, but this book specifically was my favorite of all three of them. I just felt like for a first book, this just wrapped me in, and even if this was like a standalone story, this would be like my favorite book of all time. So really love this and everything. It's perfect amount of plot, perfect amount of romance, just everything about it is amazing. You didn't already know, which, where have you been? This book is about Violet. She is put into the dragon school. It's called Basgiath, or I couldn't even tell you. She's put into the dragon school and she has to bond with the dragon, goes through all these things, but she's also like, she has some type of disability, so it makes it a little bit more difficult for her. And and Xaden. I love Xaden. This book, so good. The entire series really is absolutely amazing. Would recommend. Make sure you check those out. Then I also read Lights Out, which, guys, I talk about this book all the time. On my TikTok, here, I think I've talked about it a couple times. I love this book. It's definitely a great read if you have not read it already. This is about Josh and Allie. Allie is a nurse and Josh is a tech guy. Allie basically finds this masked guy on TikTok is basically what it is. Josh ends up being that guy and finds out that Allie is into him, so he starts like stalking her. Very interesting read. So funny. I had the best time. I'm really excited to read the second one, Caught Up. I have not started it yet. I do own it. I'm currently reading Boys of Tommen, which we'll get to in a minute, but I plan on reading it afterwards. But this book, would recommend, 10 out of 10. After that, I also love Miss Butcher and Blackbird. Very similar vibes to Lights Out. How I normally describe it is two serial unalivers who fall in love, but it's about, I forget their names. This is about Sloane and Rowan, and they both unalive people who have done bad things, and they meet one year, decide to make a competition out of it. So every year they meet up and they track down a specific bad person, and whoever gets to them first gets to unalive them, right? But they end up falling in love and whatnot, and so it's just kind of their love story. So beautiful, so amazing. Did not expect the twists and turns in this, and actually this entire series is probably my favorite thing ever. I could not put any of them down. Scythe and Sparrow I think is my least favorite one, and I think Leather and Lark might be my favorite, but this one, they're like tied. Both of these books right here are tied for me. Definitely check this series out if you love a good dark romance, if you love a rom-com, anything like that. They're so good and bingeable and definitely some of my faves. So next on our list is Miss Binding and Keeping 13, and I had to put both of them on here because I just love Shannon and Johnny. They're literally my favorite. I'm having a hard time. Well, I'm not having a hard time. Saving Six has been definitely not more difficult, but it's been a little bit slower than Binding and Keeping. But those two are so good, top tier. If you didn't already know, if you haven't explored the Boys of Tommen world, It's a little bit messed up, a little bit dark, but fun all the same. Shannon she is getting bullied at her school. So her mom decides to enroll her in Tommen College, so maybe the bullying will stop since it's zero tolerance, whatever. And she meets Johnny in like the best way ever. I don't want to say it because you guys would probably already know if you've been seeing people make videos about it, but it's literally so funny and I just want you to figure it out yourself. Their love story is so cute and Johnny cares so much about Shannon. It honestly is so amazing, and she goes through so much. That girl, she has a rough life and she's only like 16, and I just love them so much. They care so much about each other. It's just such a good read. I did like Binding 13 more than like Keeping 13, which I feel like is an unpopular opinion. I don't know, there's just something about the first one that I really enjoyed, and the cliffhanger just had me like sitting and existing for a specific amount of time. Definitely check that out if you have not already. It is so, so good. Boys of Tommen is slowly becoming one of my favorite series of all time. Next is also a recent read of mine. Actually, I think it was in the last video that I posted, so make sure to check that out. Is Shield of Sparrows. I love Shield of Sparrows so much. I didn't realize that it was going to be a series when I started reading it. I thought it was a standalone. So I'm sitting here on the edge of my seat and I'm about 70% of the way through this book and I'm like, oh no, what have I gotten myself into? But it's genuinely such a good read if you have not read it already. It's about our girl Odessa. She is a princess and I can never remember the name of her country, but she's a princess and her sister is chosen by her father to be the Sparrow, which in this case the Sparrow is basically a woman chosen by her father of a specific nation. It changes each generation. It's like a peace treaty type vibe. So she's supposed to be married off to a different country and they're supposed to have babies and it's supposed to help protect everyone from the migration, the Crux migration. Miss Odessa was chosen by the Tauren prince instead of her sister, which was chosen by her father like the treaty was supposed to be. It's something like a rule of sevens or something like that. Definitely read it. It's quite interesting to go into. I was not expecting any of that. I try to go into most books that I read blind because it's just way more fun that way. Definitely a good read. I love the relationship between the Guardian and Odessa. It's just so much fun. Their banter is so fun and exciting. And I love Odessa's inner thoughts. There's a lot of people that think she's annoying. I don't see that. Maybe it's because I slightly see a bit of Odessa in myself. And so maybe that's why. I don't know. But I love hearing her inner thoughts. I think it makes for good comedy and I love their relationship, their banter. It's just, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Please read. I also read The 7 Year Slip this year, and this book had me in a chokehold for a very, very long time. I actually just finished this not too long ago. I am so obsessed with the world, the characters, the idea of the apartment traveling 7 years in the past and 7 years in the future. It only travels when they're at a crossroads in their life as well. So it's like the apartment knows when you need to see this person. Oh, and it's just such a cute love story of them finding each other in the present, even though he knew her for 7 years and she's just now finding out who he is. Oh my gosh, I cried. This is definitely a tearjerker, if anything. Look how many tabs I put in this thing. Maybe we can find a quote, because sometimes I like to just look back and read some of the quotes. I highlighted like this whole page. It's just so cute. I literally said, please, I'm crying. They said, and this story is about the past meeting the present, or the present meeting the past, or the present meeting the present. And then he says, I think I'm in love with you. I was literally crying. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry right now. Please calm down, calm down, calm down. This book is just so good, so amazing. I love it. It's, I can't wait to read Sounds Like Love. It came out a couple days ago and I haven't got it yet, but I need it. And this book is just so good. 10 out of 10, 5 stars, 6 stars. Last but not least, I have to include the Mine F series on here because guys, this I have never read something so fast, and I read fast. Like, I read a lot of books. I've already read 45 books this year, I think. So this series, it threw me for a loop, and it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So it's about our girl, I can't even remember her name. It was so long ago. I'm really bad with names, guys. Please, I swear I read it. Lana, her name is Lana. Oh my gosh, Lana Myers. Our girl Lana, she is on her revenge arc. She is out to get the people who wronged her when she was younger, and her boyf he's an FBI agent, and he's the FBI agent on her case. Don't remember his name, couldn't tell you. But Lana is like the best FMC ever. She knows what she's doing is crazy. Like, she has a level head, but she also is crazy, and it's literally everything. She's so morally gray and has like all these demons, and I just love her. I love her so much. That is all the amazing books that I've read so far this year. Like I said, I've read 45 books, so if you guys want to see a little bit more on each of those, please let me know in the comments down below. Or if you want to know about some of the books that I've DNF'd so far this year, please let me know. I could go on and on about all the books that I've read. I am having so much fun reading. Like I said, I've only been reading since November, and it's just been so much fun. I've met so many characters, and I've been in so many worlds, and I honestly wouldn't want to spend my time doing anything else. And I can't believe I've been sleeping on reading for this long. My life was so sad before I was reading. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next, and also subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help out the channel. And I will go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Bye!